Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, yes, so welcome. If you're an oldie and a subscriber, thank you very much. I am back again with another video. I don't know why I had to say that. And for those who've been here, for those who've been rocking with me since the beginning, thank you guys so much. I know we are almost at the end of the year, and also happy Thanksgiving. I know I'm very late, but I hope you guys had a good time. I hope those who celebrated Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving had a good time. I did. I mean, let's just say I did. And for also I'm shooting this video on Black Friday, no, a day after Black Friday, and I hope you guys also got some great deals. I did myself. Let's just cut to the chase and just go straight to this video. Okay, let me stop talking. Number one is just the sense of entitlement. I feel like Americans are very entitled to things in this country. It's like they belong to them, and especially people who even, like, you know, they will tell you, oh, go back to your country, or, you know, you monkeys. It's like, Allah, honor you monkey himself, and then they want to talk about their African descent and all their DNAs. I love you telling me to go to my country. Are you mad? You know, it's like the soil we step on is theirs. It's like, so what are we supposed to do? Fly? To go Batman. But two is commodification. Every hobby can be or should be a side hustle. For example, maybe I play guitar and I just want to play guitar. There's that part of people always like will say, oh yeah, you can make money off of this, off of that. And maybe I just want to play guitar for just playing guitar, you know. I just enjoy doing it. I just, you know, want to swim just to enjoy myself. And it's like, oh, you can swim and make some money for it. I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good way to think about it, because, you know, when you're doing something you love, you're never working because you're enjoying it, and, you know, you're making money as you do what you love. But still, it's like, hey, there's no break. Like, when do you even stop working? Because now it's just, everything is really commodified. It's like everything now has a cost. Everything is like money making. And where do we draw the line and stop and just enjoy life or enjoy things we need to do without putting a price on it? Do you guys get what I mean? Another thing is, like, healthcare is so unaffordable. Like, we cannot afford healthcare. Even the owners of the country cannot afford healthcare. And the fact that healthcare is a privilege but not everybody can access it is so sad. Because one thing I know, or one thing I've experienced with healthcare, is that, I mean, when you go to the emergency room, they will treat you, they won't care where you come from, they will treat you first, and then, you know, you'll take care of the bill. But the bill that is gonna come from that visit, hey, they're going to slap you with a big bill, and you're just like, eh. And people just in debt. People are still here paying school loans, you're paying healthcare like debt. So it's like, why is healthcare even a privilege? Like, why do we have all these great things? I mean, and this is a first world country. Like, I come from a third world country, and no excuse, but Tunisia up here, yo, like, hey, healthcare is not so good. But here, where we have all the resources, everything, we have labs, we have big hospitals, and we still cannot afford healthcare. As in, this, you can never catch a break in this country. Number four, am I at number four? I think number four is keeping up with the Joneses or Joneses, or whichever way you want to pronounce it. Potato. Everybody is, you know, trying to imitate, like, the rappers. I want to be like Cardi B. I want to look like Kim Kardashian. Like, I want to do this and that. And then now people end up getting BBLs to look like Kim Kardashian. People, like, end up getting BBLs to look like Cardi B, or like get Botox. Like, it's just, we have to just keep keeping up with these people. Like, you know, I want to look like I don't know, you know, people just try and keep up with the trend. Like, the latest cars, like Teslas are here. Somebody, so and so is driving a Tesla, or like my favorite artist is driving a Hellcat. I want a Hellcat. Or like my favorite musician is driving, or it looks like this, or what this. So I'm going to break bank to just buy a leather jacket that costs $5,000 from LV or Prada or whatever. Like, hey, that's why people are in so much debt, because by the time they're done, they're broke. The fifth thing, am I number five, is like violence. And this is just violence in all ways. People are ready to fight, and I don't want to talk about gun violence in this video, because that is the most scary one. Because I know you guys have seen these cases, what's happening, and sometimes it's scary. Not that it's gonna happen, but sometimes you just think about it. You just cross your mind and like, hey, shit, you know, you're at the mall and you're like, hey. And it's very scary. And also the fact that guns are very affordable and accessible to everybody. When I came here, like my early times, I think my second year here, me and my cousin had gone to the gun range to shoot. And man, when you walk into like a gun shop, it's just like supermarket. Like all the guns, and they're so cheap. They are very, very cheap. You can just like when you walk into a grocery store and that's the same exact way, where you can walk to a gun shop and just purchase a gun. What do you need? An ID. And that is so sick, because you find that people, even adults, like even people who are older, like buy these things for these children. I would just stop there, because I'm starting to stutter. That means that I'm starting to get mad. Another one, I think it's number 7 or number 5 or number 6, whatever it is, addiction to the credit system. Hey, I have mentioned this even in my previous video. I mentioned this about living life on credit. It always feels like you use like your lifetime earnings beforehand. See, your lifetime, like the money you'd have earned from when you were 10 years old to 60, like you can use it beforehand, before you get there. And it's such a sick thing, right? I know in Kenya there's also loans and whatnot, but here like credit is so accessible, and it's accessible to everybody. Anybody can get a credit card. So imagine on a credit card if you're 16 or 14 or whatever, right? By the time you're even 25, if you are a debt collector, so that's your collect debt. Like your back, your neck, you're carrying the weight of the debt. You can live on credit off of everything. Your house is on credit, your bed, your pillowcases, vijiko na kula nayo, your plate, every single thing can be on credit if you want to. Everything has like a payment, or like, you know, you can pay it pole pole. It is sick and so sad, and people also misuse it, and that's why you find that people end up like on the streets, because you've already used the money that you'd have used in 10 years today. So my camera died, and I don't even know which number or where I was, so let's just continue. Okay. Then feeling like you're being watched, really, like the government is just watching your steps. Like there's cameras everywhere. When you're driving on the roads, there's cameras. Like at work, there's cameras. It's like these homes that we buy at this point, they might have cameras, because you just feel like somebody's over you, like somebody's hovering over you. Living in Kenya, as I mean, it's home and everything, it was just that free living, and I feel like Kenyans now, they just live freely, and unless like you get into trouble or you're trying to cause trouble, kama we ni criminal, then yeah, the law will meet you wherever you start being a criminal. But here's like on a regular day, you're just being watched. You go to work, you're just being watched. It's like, hey, privacy is where? And as much as I say the land of the free, the word of the word, we're not free. We are being watched by the government. Like any wrong move is over for you. So it's just like really tiring. It's exhausting to just be, somebody's watching you somewhere. And the fact that also like they have our information, and like your number plate is tied to your all your information, your insurance, like all your information you put on the government side, they have it. So it's like, hey, I don't always feature, I don't pandemti, ama you live underground like Osama bin Laden. And another thing is politics, which I do not like politics. I don't engage into it, I don't talk about it, I don't do nothing about it. But yeah, you guys have heard about this politician. I do not want to talk about politics on this video. We will never talk about politics on this channel. But yeah, I mean, Barack Obama was a great president. That's it. Anything else that comes, or anybody else that came or comes after that, is, I'll end it there. And another thing, which probably is the last thing, is like racial injustice or like racism. And like, I wanted to say something, but then I feel like, hey, just coming to a country where like race is such a big thing. And even yesterday I was talking to some people. I was having a conversation with a group of people, and I've mentioned this in my video as well, like before, like I didn't even know that I was black until I got to America. And it's so hard to explain why, but in Kenya we're just like Kenyans, we're existing like we are black, yes, but like this thing that is forced into your head, the narrative that is keeps on being forced into your head about, you know, this black and the other race, it's just really unfortunate. And also I feel like people just want to always pull that racial card sometimes where it's unnecessary. There are things that you don't have to like fight for, like, you know, I know there are things that you can fight to the nail for, but there are things that unacha tu ilale, because it's like it's not a big deal, right? And these people are so quick to pull the racial whatever card and just, you know, act like, oh, we are oppressed. It means be aggressive or defiant about like things that don't even, you can just shush it down and keep it moving. And it's just really unfortunate because for example, like my position where I work as a HR, like you get all these reports and people are like, anything, you are on the wrong, but just because you are corrected by somebody who is of a different race, then that is racism. Like, now that person is racist. No, you did not do your job. That's why you got reported to HR. It's just funny because some of the things that would have been solved so easily get escalated, and they would not even have been escalated because one person of whichever race pulled the race card. And in my head I'm just like, me where I come from, like, I'm just here to do my job and go home. I don't care if you call me a goat, a monkey. I mean, that's a big problem, but do your work and go home. That's all I have to say. Anyway, just wanted to share with you guys some of these things on this video. I hope you guys learned a thing or two, or like, you know, got some insights. And please comment down below if you are watching this and you're living in America. Please comment down below what you dislike about it. And also, if you're just watching and you didn't know these things happen, please comment down below and engage with me in the comments. We are on the road to 10k. We are, I think, 1,000 and something, but yeah, staying the Lulu is the Lulu. So let's get a 10k, let's get a 5k, let's get a 10k, guys. And before the end of the year, I'm trying to meet my watch hours as well. So please like, share, comment down below. Please watch till the end, and if you did watch till here, thank you very, very much. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Until my next video, bye.